Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hopefully, everybody is fine. It's morning, and we slept the night away. I'm sending out the bat signal in the Discord in case everybody notifications ain't showing up. God doggy, get out my way. All right, T. How y'all doing, man? Hopefully all is well with everyone. Hopefully all is well with everyone. Let's see who in the chat. Oh, wait a minute. Good morning. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, please allow me to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in to Tim's Tidbits, I still want to say welcome. But give you a nice hearty thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Tidbits. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., a.k.a. Aranya Grande. That's Big Spider for those that don't hablo Espanol. And this is another episode of The Overnight Price Action Review. Now, let's see who's in the chat. Unfortunately, nobody wanted to pull up yesterday and have a conversation about why they feel the need to express their unsolicited opinions about what I do trading wise, but hopefully that'll be my last time getting pissed off about it and talking about it. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm petty pin the grass. When people say stuff, I gotta say stuff back. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll change. I haven't changed in 51 years, so I probably won't. Anyway, hopefully y'all got something out of yesterday's live stream. Still drinking water out of my Popeyes cup. It's just easier to sip when I'm drinking it through a straw. I'll be opening my bottle and got that's just extra work, I guess. What's up, Tish? What's going on? What's going on here to learn this year? Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh man, I forgot to raise the temperature. Yo, hold on. I got to raise the temperature back up because my wife still got it dropped down to freeze you to death. I got to put it back up. What's going on, E-Rock? Tish said it was a great one. She said it was a great one. Glad it was a great one. Let's get right into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. The overnight price action review. Come here. Get out of here. Picture. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't have my trading view open. Sorry, y'all. Let me get my trading view open. Let me get my trading view open, if I shall. Let's look at what price has done last night. Trying to peek and see if we got any divergence really quickly as I skip through. shot up there pretty good last night on the bonds. Right back there. Okay. Shut up. Came back down, right back down. Okay, I see your bonds. I see your bonds. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. We opened up last night here at 55.16 even. All right, 55.16 even. So mark that out. Stretch that through to here. Let's make that orange. Double it up. Make sure you can see it on all layers. $6 p.m. open. Hey, what does the font look weird? The font looks really funny. I'm like, what's going on with it? Don't look right. I don't know. IDK. All right, so we opened up here at 55.16 even. Traded up, got up above this buy side liquidity right there. We tapped into that buy side. Then we pulled back down below the opening price, trading down. Did not take out the sell side down here. Okay. Then we displaced away, right, after dropping below the opening price and the opening low. Displaced away all the way up until the 1:30 candle, all the way up to 1:30 this morning. Midnight, we opened up at 55.2350. After making the high, right, touching the top of this daily fair value gap that we were trading inside of. By the way, when we came down inside that daily fair value gap, never made it to the bottom of it, left a piece of it there. We came down yesterday, left a piece at the bottom. All right. Excuse me. All right, after touching the high of that daily fair value gap, we proceeded to drop down, traded all the way down, and took out the Asian low, right, with the 4 a.m. candle. So London, we opened up on the way from that dropping down. We opened up the London here at 55.2075. Right. We opened up the London there at 55, 20, 75. And then we continued the descent that we spoke about after making it high on the 130 candle. So from 145 all the way down to 4 a.m., we traded down, taking out the Asian low. Traded all the way down, taking out the Asian low. Okay. All right. So we traded down, taking out the Asian low, and then we quickly displaced up, right? Taking out, making a new high. All right. So throughout the night, we came up, made a high for the Asian, made a low for the Asian, came up, took out the high. All right. Got here to midnight. All right. Made a new high right around midnight. Traded up, took that high out again. Made a new high going into the London kill zone. All right. Came down, created a SIBI on the 2 a.m. candle. Right. Taking out the short-term sell side there. Traded back up into the SIBI just above midnight. And then traded down. London open at 52.75 even. Continued down. Right. Made a deep retracement, but still created a SIBI there. Right. Continued down. Took out the Asian low. Immediately reversed. Right. So we got hit with a Le Judas on the London open, where we went down, took out sell side, and then immediately reversed and came back up, taking out the buy side there. So we came up, traded down into this 415 BISI, right after getting back above the London open. Got back above the London open and then traded back down into this BISI. Right there, institutional order flow entry drill on the 415 BISI. Then we continued up, taking out the buy side on this 515 candle. Then from there, we've just been consolidating in that area. Consolidating, skating across the top end of this daily BISI. Also, inside this 15-minute fair value gap there, right, skating across right there at the top of, at the high of that fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame. Just been tapping it between that high and midnight. Just been bouncing in between there, consolidating in between there. No kind of displacement or moving away just yet. No kind of displacement or moving away just yet. Right. If I was a trading man, I would want to see some type of displacement away from this area right here. Right. It can be up. It can be down. It can be up, then down. It can be down, then up. But I would be looking for some type of displacement away from this consolidation area. Okay. This low here came up and took that high. Right. We haven't displaced through it yet. Right. We haven't displaced through it yet. We went up and we took it and we stopped there and consolidated. All right. We're consolidating right there at a bearish breaker right here. Right. We got a bearish breaker right there. We got a low, a high, a lower low. Right. That's the makings of a I said bearish breaker. I named out the bullish breaker, but we got we got a low, a high, right? I mean high, a low, a higher low, and traded down, and then we came back up into the bearish breaker. I be doing that all the time. I be looking at one thing and thinking about it in my head, thinking, okay, if we get up above this, this can possibly be a bullish breaker. But I was talking about the bearish breaker here, right? And we came back up to it, and then I was going through the bullish break. I did that I'd be doing that all the time. I'd be like, why did I mark this out? Even when I'm by myself, I'd be like, why did I mark this out? Because I'll be looking at something, thinking about if we do this, because my mind be moving like a million miles a minute. I'd be like, hey, if we do this, because I think Derek was like, Tim, why you talk about a bullish order block if you marking out the green candles? I did the same thing the other day. But and then going into the 9 o'clock open, you see how we had this Judas swing at the Asian Open, right? We had a Judas swing at the Asian Open. Going into the 9 o'clock open, 9:30 open, right? I'll be watching for a Judas swing. Like, I'll be watching for a Judas swing. So let's just say, all right, watching this buy side right here, right? We got buy side right there. Right? We got buy side liquidity right there, right? And then that buy side liquidity is in a slight premium from yesterday's range, right? I'll be watching because we left a little bit of this daily, right? And then the week, we got that weekly PDub rate that we was anticipating price to draw down into, right? So at 9:30 open, I'll be watching for a Judas swing if we were to shoot up and hit that buy side, right? I wouldn't try to get long if it started coming back down like this right here, right? I would need it to hit there and then go back up, and then I would try to get long in an imbalance over here, right? So I would need it to go up, like displace up, right? Leave some type of imbalance, come down, then displace up again, and I'll be looking to get long over there, right? Why? Because if we go up, right, we could very well take that buy side and then hit a Judas swing, right? And then come down to attack these equal lows right there. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I like, and plus, let's see if we've been dealing with any divergence. Let's see if we're dealing with any divergence. The YM on the top end, NQ on the bottom end, ES on the bottom end of yesterday. So they at opposite ends of the spectrum, but let's see if they diverging or if they trading in sync. Yeah, see that the YM falling, right? Coming from here, the YM falling, but the NQ and the ES pushing up. So we diverging. We still diverging, right? YM falling, ES trading in this direction. See how they not trading in the same direction. Like that YM is coming like this, and these are coming like that. So we still have divergence. The divergence is still here. That creates difficult trading environment. Dollar still showing some strength. These are 4-hour candles on the dollar. Yep, they're still showing some strength. It's been kind of, it ain't been like just a rocket ship. It's been very choppy but it's showing strength. See, it was chopping down. Now it's starting to chop up right here. See, the highs were protected, highs protected, highs protected, highs protected, highs protected, highs protect up, high taken. See, high protected, 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 right? And then taken, 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 right? Taken, taken, taken. The highs are starting to be taken now. So it's like we've started to curve up. It's an ugly curve. It ain't pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's not the prettiest of curves, but it started to curve up. It's still showing strength, right? We've taken that high, traded down, right? And now it's pushing back up. So you want to see if the dollar will continue to come up and take that high, still showing the bullish intentions, right? Push up through. We've already put it. We're pushing up through that SIBI right there. This candle closes at 10. And then you want to see if the next one pushes up through that SIBI right there, right? And then eventually takes that high. So the dollar continues bullish. That should be bearish for the indexes, but you know, they're not mirror images like the dollar pairs. The dollar pairs be more mirrored images. Yo, what's that line right there? What's that blue line right there? Oh, that's what it is right there. Man, I'm putting dots all over the screen. All right, man. That's all I got. That is all I have for the overnight price action review. Isn't the area above the buy side liquidity a balanced price range? Let's look at it. So buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side. And then we left it. So this haul will be a balanced price range. All of that right there will be a balanced price range. So when we have a balanced price range, right, price can either slice through it like a knife and butter, or it can come to a predefined destination and use it as resistance. Right? Come to an area of liquidity and use it as resistance, or it can come to an area of liquidity and just slice through it. Correct. You are correct. And since we've been diverging, it's very difficult to just say, hey, God dog it. Since we've been diverging, right? I'm just speaking for me. I'm just speaking for little Timmy Rogers. Since we've been diverging, it's very difficult to say, hey, we're in a clear market maker sell model, right? Now we have consolidated there, taken buy side, displaced away. Now we're going to trade back up, take buy side, and then displace away. If we were in high probability conditions where all the indexes were trading together, algorithmically speaking, right? We're on, what's that weird line right over there? Oh, them two red candles. Algorithmically speaking, right? We are on the sell side of a market maker sell model, right? So everything over here, I'll be looking for a reason to sell, right? And in this case right here, my reason to sell would be smart money selling right here above that high, because smart money sells above highs and buys below lows. What does that look like? That looks like us pushing up into the high, right? And getting algorithmic signatures to come back down. And then I'm not a turtle soup trader. For those who trade turtle soup, when it gets above that high, you're selling right up there, the same place where the smart money sells. Poke above a high in bearish conditions at the right time, you sell. Poke below a low in bullish conditions at the right time, you buy for turtle soup. All right. So I want to see a smart money turtle soup there, and then give me an opportunity to get short there because the way the price is traded. But since we're in these high volatile times, these high resistance times, I don't like just try to trade it super technical. I wait for, I ain't gonna say technical, I wait for extra confirmation. I don't try to get in like super early. I wait for extra confirmation of the move, and it makes me, so a lot of times it make me miss the move because we do a lot of chop throughout the day. Because of the divergence that we saw between the three sisters. Hopefully that was helpful. Hey, E-Rock, get off my screen. Good morning, Deborah. Hey, man, if ain't nobody got nothing else, we're going to go ahead and call it. The market going to be opening up in about a minute and a half. Whew. High quality H2O. High quality H2O. All right. Don't see anything else in the chat. We going on a trip. We're going on vacation. This week. Gang. I'll talk to y'all about it inside the Discord before I push off. I'll talk to y'all more about it in the Discord. 80, you're not a hater. I saw your comment last night. You was like, no, don't make it members only. 80, I truly jollipies. You're not a hater. You're not one of those people that, get on my nerve. But I feel like we covered some valuable stuff. And I just don't want the haters to be around here soaking up this good game and still being haters. The market is open. If you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take a copious amounts of notes so you can go back and study what you saw today and apply it to your future trading endeavors. So again, I jollipies 80. But hey, you was in the building. Hopefully you took good notes while we was on the live. I appreciate you for always tapping in. I appreciate you for supporting the channel. With that, we're gonna go ahead and call it. Thank you for understanding. With that, we're gonna go ahead and call it, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Till next time I decide to get on Algo's internet and share my thoughts on this thing we call price action. It is I, Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., aka Aranya Grande. That's Big Spot if you don't hablo Espanol. Y'all be safe out here in these trading streets, man. Gone.